subtopic here, and a lot of people want to talk about this one. So, how will this whole Spider-Man Amazon deal with Sony impact MCU and that Spider-Man deal, if at all?
We'll know when they know because they do it as they go along.
Yeah.
Because,
That's pretty much it.
well, it's because for people who still don't know is that they have to have any, I guess, if it's for a TV show or animated feature, they have to have it within a certain time frame. It's Sony's, and
Say, does that apply to live action, or is that just for animated rights?
I think it's just TV. I think it's broad enough for TV because they have it designated what can be like a TV feature or an animated movie feature.
Yeah.
I say it would surprise me if the contracts were that vague from the 90s.
But also,
yeah, that's basically what it was, because that's how people are getting confused to where it's like something has to be over or close to 23 minutes, but not over like 44 minutes to be considered a movie or a TV show and stuff like that. That's how big it is.
And also, you got to consider like this whole Spider-Man deal. It's probably on better footing now with Bob Iger back at Disney because he's the one that went back and made the deal that got us Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, he's the one that was like, fine, we'll go back and talk to them, and he's the reason that they allowed Venom to appear in the MCU so they could keep Spider-Man and stuff. Like, he's a businessman, so if anything comes up that could jeopardize Spider-Man, Iger and Feige are going to be right there to go, guys, don't do this again, because it's going to work out real bad for you. Right? So I'm not really honestly worried, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do allow Spider-Man to appear on there, but it's just like a variant. And even if it's Tom Holland, they'll be like, look, people are smart enough to understand what variants are now. Like, just go with this. Like,
just give him blonde hair. It's fine.
Exactly. So it's, I don't know. I don't think there's much impact here on the MCU at all, but I will say, like, Spider-Man 4, maybe that's going to take a little bit more time to get out. I could see that happening, because still, allegedly, we're still getting in 2024, which we're still 2 years away from that. So it's...
I mean, maybe Silk's at the start of something big, right? Like, you don't actually see any Spider-Man in it until the end, and it actually is Holland's.
True.
And they go that route, which that's pie in the sky, wishful thinking, but hey, how many times have people said that with this stuff?
And also, I do want to remind people, this is the same deal as Netflix and the Netflix shows. It is still a Marvel IP. So once Sony, whatever happens with them in the future, even though it's an Amazon show and everything, once the licenses lapse, they can go and will go to Disney Plus. Just like international territories, you can watch Venom and Morbius and Venom. It's going to happen. So sometime down the road, maybe 10 years from now, Silk will be on Disney Plus once Sony and whatever happens and there's more mergers and stuff. So, like, I think...
If they cancel Silk, right, which...
Yeah.
Maybe it might not make, like, 3 seasons.
Right. And it'll be interesting, but again, I think optimism here is the key word with everything happening with Sony and Spider-Man, and they're not going to, like, screw this up again like they did last time with Spider-Man rights, and they don't want a public war again, because everybody looks stupid and petty, and so, like...
Yeah, I think if you're going to get any crossover, it's more going to be with Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yep.
Like, who plays... Is it Nick Johnson? Not Johnson. No, that's the wrong person. The guy who plays like the homeless Spider-Man.
Homeless?
You know what I mean, right? He's in the tracksuit bottoms in Spider-Verse.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like the guy who plays him.
Jake Johnson?
That's the one, yeah.
I think that's him, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, if you get like that guy and have him play a live-action version, perfect. Like, you can just leave it in and out of Spider-Verse. No, it's all cool, man.
Yeah, I could see that. Let's see it. So
that'd be very close to the plot of Spider-Verse, but who cares?
It's fine.
Yeah, you're correct. It was Jake Johnson.
Yep. Sweet. Good.
I blame Nick. It got in my head.
Nick is now like using telepathy to try to get into this podcast by beaming himself into your head.
It's like, you guys forgot me once, never again. This is his syndrome origin. That's what it is.
I gotta come in here and talk about Snyder and Ben Affleck.
DC, is it Marvel ain't making that much money anymore, but I think DC is on the come up.
Oh, sure. Yes. Well, hey, you know what? Let's talk about that.